Everybody thinks making $1 million is really, really hard and really, really expensive, but I'm going to break down exactly how anybody can make $1 million in 5 dummy-proof steps with zero money. And I'm going to do it in less than 3 minutes. This is exactly how I went from being a broke bartender who flunked out of college to now making multiple millions. Step number 1, learn an online trade. Okay, you need to get paid for your results, not for the time it takes to generate those results. And that's what happens with trades. So think anything like bookkeeping, graphic design, SEO, website development. You're getting paid for a job well done, not how long it takes to get to that job well done. Any of these things you can learn completely, totally online for free. Shout out to YouTube University. Have some discipline, have some consistency. You can learn anything. Step number 2, position yourself as an expert. Now that you've learned this skill, you've learned this trade, you have to build that foundation, that authority that you are the go-to person in this skill and trade. Build that with a website. AI Canva allows you to create a free website and with a LinkedIn profile. LinkedIn's free to use. Step number 3, you have to get clients. This is going to be the hardest part, okay? But I can make it easy. It's the hardest part, but I can make it easy as possible, okay? You're going to get clients, Upwork, LinkedIn, and Indeed. These are places where people are already actively looking for these services. So you're not doing cold outreach, you're doing warm outreach, which is a lot easier. It's going to be a numbers game. You're going to hear 100 no's before you hear a single yes, but it's a numbers game, which means the law of averages exists and eventually you will hit your first yes. And what happens once you hit your first yes is you've already done all the hard work. Now you figured out what works, what doesn't work, and it starts to snowball. You get your second client, your third client, your fourth client. Bada bing, bada boom, now you're cooking, baby. Now, in order to hit millionaire status, you absolutely have to implement step number 4 and step number 5. Step number 4, you need to automate the entire process using AI. AI has been an incredible tool and it allows you to leverage it so efficiently that all of the back end, all of the admin work can be automated so that you do not spend your time doing that. You spend your time growing your business, making more money, getting more clients. And step number 5, you need to delegate the work out. Okay, you cannot be focused on actually doing the work because once you do, you lose focus and you stop doing the work on growing the business, aka making more money. You do not have to use money out of your own pocket. When a client pays you, you siphon some of that money off to the person you are delegating the work out to. I run meta ads, TikTok ads, and email marketing for clients. I have clients alone that pay me $10,000 every single month just to run their meta ads. At this point, your only real costs are going to be a computer, okay, and the Wi-Fi. But guess what? If you do not have those things, the library has those things for free. And now if you're sitting there thinking if it was this easy, everybody would be doing it, I can promise you it is this easy and people simply just do not do it. People hate looking like they're starting something new. They hate going against the grain. They hate going against social norms. They hate looking stupid by starting at the bottom and doing something over and over and over until they get good at it. They simply do not do it. There you have it, 5 dummy-proof steps anybody can take to become a millionaire.